What do we got for Connie?
We have Ronnie, our boy, 007 agent. Okay. But look at this. Here he's admitting something. Guys, let me give you context. Okay. I've been telling you for a long time, long time, that the Islamic Republic is fundamentally anti American. Recently, we have been saying it more because so many people in America are now buying this narrative that the Islamic Republic is not anti-American; they're just anti-Israeli, and Israel is dragging United States into a war with the enemy of Israel that is not necessarily the enemy of United States. Yep. And this could not be farther from the truth. And we keep giving you evidence for this, right? We keep telling you that the Islamic Republic waged war against the United States since day one, without Israel or United States doing anything against the Islamic Republic, right? We keep telling you, giving you all the evidence. I grew up in Iran. I saw uh, throughout my childhood in our school books, in our TV, on the walls, paintings on the walls. We had America as the main enemy. Israel was this little Satan, and United States was the big Satan. We were told all the time that one day the Islamic Republic is going to wipe out the United States and bring all of the world into Islam. This was a promise. So we also, and I already mentioned to you guys that since day one, the Islamic Republic, without any aggression from United States, decided to go and take over the embassy of United States in Tehran and take the Americans there hostage, right? And declared war against the United States. I also tell you that this was a three-stage plan from the beginning, even before the Islamic Republic started. Remember, people think that the Islamic Revolution of 1979 was a revolution against Pahlavi. It was not a revolution against Pahlavi. It was a revolution against the Western world order, and the Islamic Republic considered Pahlavi to be part of that, right? Remember, here's my evidence for this. And this is the video from yesterday that shows that we've been telling you the truth, right? I mean, we have like thousands of pieces of evidence, but this is just the most recent one. Like IRGC, IRGC. Always remember what the I stands for and what the R stands for. In IRGC, I does not stand for Iran. I stands for Islam because it has never been about Iran. Iran is something you use for the sake of spreading Islam. So keep the I in mind, and then let's look at the R. The R is revolutionary. Why would you be revolutionary if you have already succeeded in your revolution and brought down Pahlavi? Usually, you're revolutionary until you topple the government that you're revolutionary against, and then you stop being revolutionary and you end up becoming anti revolutionary. Why did the Islamic Republic continue to be revolutionary? Because the revolution was never against Pahlavi. The revolution was against the current global world order. This is why the Islam part becomes important. Islam is not just a religion, Islam is a world order, just like communism is a world order. And because Islam is a world order, it does not see itself as competition against Christianity, Judaism, atheism, Buddhism, Hinduism. Islam sees itself in competition with the current dominant world order, which is the Western world order that started with the American Revolution, not the French Revolution, the American Revolution, became dominant in the West after the Second World War, and became dominant the nation state model, the framework of the Western world order, the nation state model became the dominant model of politics and governance after the Cold War everywhere in the world. That's what the Islamic Republic is trying to that's what Islam trying to dismantle, because Islam always sees itself as in war against any world order that is not Islam, and the Islamic Republic is just a continuation of that. So the goal of the Islamic Revolution was to first bring down Pahlavi in Iran. That's phase one. To use Iran's resources to spread their Islam in the Middle East and North Africa, and then to take out that was phase one. The phase two, and Pahlavi was an extension of the current global order, Western global order, and then phase two is to remove Israel from the Middle East to be able to then take all of the Middle East and North Africa and use its resources to create a powerful pan-Islamic Shia empire as a political bloc against the West in the same way that the Soviet Union was, and then eventually take down the United States as the head of the current, as the head and the current guarantor of the current existing Western global order, or what Western values, Enlightenment values, classical liberal values, whatever you want to call it, and make the whole world Islamic. And that's why communists and Islamic forces are work with each other in the past couple of decades. You see them work with each other because both of them are against the current Western world order, and they call it Western imperialism. They have the same goal. They want to bring their own world order, and the current existing dominant world order is in their way. So that's what's happening. So phase one, remove Pahlavi, gain Iran, use Iran, spend Iran. Phase two, remove Israel. Israel is in the way. It's blocking their plans from getting to the United States. Phase three is to get rid of the United States and basically take over the world. So here's a short clip from Ghani.
مسیری که شهدا طی می‌کردند همه هدف‌های مقطعی بوده.
So he's saying all the martyrs, the path that they were taking, every single goal that they had was a period, like it was an intermediate goal. It wasn't the ultimate goal.
اگر یک روزی شعار برادران ما در دوره دفاع مقدس رسیدن به کربلا بود، کربلا هدف نهایی نبود، هدف واسط بود.
So for example, in the 8-year war with Iraq, if sometimes some of our chants were saying that we will capture Karbala, Karbala was not the ultimate goal. Karbala was the intermediate goal.
امروز اگر شعار رسیدن به قدس شریف هست که به حول و قوه الهی انشاءالله میرسیم، باز این هم هدف مقطعی هست. هدف نهایی ما در این مرحله از عملیات رسیدن به حکومت جهانی حضرت مهدی و رسیدن به محضر مبارک امام زمان سلام الله علیه است.
So he's saying, just like that, if today we're chanting that we will liberate Jerusalem, that is not our ultimate goal. We will one day liberate Jerusalem. By the way, guys, by liberating Jerusalem, they mean that they're going to basically take all of Israel and commit genocide and make it all Palestine. It's like, if today we say that we're going to liberate Jerusalem, that is not our ultimate goal, even though we will do that. We will liberate Jerusalem one day. But our ultimate goal is total global domination of the Mahdi's government, That is the ultimate goal. So when I tell you that these are their goals, it's not theory. Okay, this guy is the head of the Quds army. This guy is the replacement of Qasim Soleimani. These are their goals, and they are public about it. So whenever you hear somebody in the United States saying like, "Oh, Islamic Republic had nothing to do with us. This is just a Middle Eastern problem. Israel is dragging us into this." They never stop telling you that their goal is ultimately total global domination. They always say that, and I don't know why I don't know why some people don't believe them.
So let me get one thing straight. This guy just said we're going to kill everyone, right? Because what he's saying is we got to take over the world. But then Islam, their version, or actually, well, generally, Islam says if people don't believe in Islam, kill them. So, guys, they're going to take over the world. And if you don't want to convert to Islam, gotcha. People just don't take it seriously. You're right. People never took this seriously, ever. So stupid. We have a couple updates for you guys. So apparently today,
somebody's saying because it's not possible. Yeah, I agree. They're not going to be successful. But when that is the goal, that means United States is the target. Okay?
Yeah.
They don't have to be able to be successful in world domination to to be a huge problem, to kill a lot of people, right? So here's the thing: these people are making biological weapons. Okay, so maybe they will never get world domination, but one day they're gonna have sleeper cells in all over the United States, people carrying diseases with them to do something like 10 times more devastating or 1,000 times more devastating than COVID, and spread that all over the US. So maybe they're not going to get world domination, but they are a problem that needs to be eliminated.
Also, I think it's really funny that Mr. Ghani here is speaking when the most famous martyrs of the Islamic Republic are on the screens behind him. He should have been on that list 9 times or 10 times or however many times he survived the United States and Israel going for his head. It's a little funny to me.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.